working on the dreaded cover again today. And we're getting there, I think. I'm ignoring the title and that for now because, though I think the font is correct, I don't like the colour. And I haven't quite worked out whether... I'm just not sure. I don't think that colour necessarily suits it. Nope, 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 nope. Does need to be something a bit more yellowy gold. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. It's a toughie. It is a toughie. I think white might be too on the money. Decisions, decisions. Or whether that's maybe just not the right font. Although I do like that font. It's a tricky one. What I might see is if Clip Studio has got something that can sit behind it. Maybe I can just mock something up. Let's give it a go. Sort of, I don't know. I feel like it needs something behind it. Oops. Okay, let's just blob something on for now. Just having a play. Let's bring that down to a little bit bigger. Give it some spin. Give it some spin. Just felt it was lacking a certain je ne sais quoi. Let's just see what it means. Something like that. Oh no, I pushed the dreaded button. Oh, I don't know. Let's take some big chunks out of it. It's just a mock-up anyway. Oh, it's a toughie. These are the bits where I've sort of drawn the main piece now. So let's try something else behind this title to make it pop. I need it to pop. Not glitter, not bloodstains. Background, what we've got? Leaves, rubble, book building. Clothing, simple frill, braid. Could try this. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's try. I think we'd need to do a bit of... Okay, make that a bit thicker to make it still eligible? Eligible, that's not the word. Legible, that's the word. Yes, it definitely looks better with some stuff behind it. It's reassuring. Let's try this one. Ooh, 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 I've angered it. Angered the pattern gods. Right, let's try making it humongous. No, don't know that one so much. Noopty noop noop. Ooh, oh, we got this one. Is that a pretty one? That's a pretty one. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I... Oh, it's pretty, but it's not chunky enough. We need a bit of chunk. It's my shift. There we go. Did something bizarre at the end. Right, hang on then. Okay, let's do the same up here. Yeah, I think I like that. What we can then do, let's go in, tidy this up. Smooth that out. Looks a bit less mad. Come out with all this, I think. Oh, hey Charlie! I'm trying out this. So it turns out, what you call it, Stream Beats. Have got their stuff all over Spotify, which makes it a lot easier. So can you hear me and can you hear music? Because if the answer is yes to both, I have achieved what I wanted to achieve in this stream. Sweet. That's what I like to hear. I'm just trying. I really want this cover art because once the cover art is done, I can like put it in various places and be like, let people know what I did. I don't think I'm going to get away with all of that. I think it's going to need to be trimmed there. That's not too bad. Oh, but I'm not sure. The title of this comic is upsetting me. Maybe it's just that the font's not right. Maybe I do have another font that I downloaded. Might be better. Just have to remember what it was called. It was sort of flowery. Wait, no, that must be on my other one. No! Naughty. No. See, I wanted to go for something that was a little bit sort of Art Nouveau was what I was originally aiming for. But I think this font is not filigree enough. I need more frou-frou in it. Lack of frou-frou. Certainly more frou-frou. But not quite as legible. Sorry, Harrington, you're not gonna do what I need to do. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I definitely thought I downloaded one. Had pretty flowers and stuff on it. It was one of Google's fonts, so that I could then use. Nope, 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 nope. This is the hardest thing is tangerine, what's that like? Oh no, not suitable. I think I'm getting the impression I has not downloaded the one that I wanted. See, it is still my favourite font, but not the font I think I want. Come on then, Google Fonts. Let's dance. Search fonts categories. Ooh, font properties. I think we're going to have to go through this one at a time, which is a pain in the bottom. No. No. See, it needs to have that balance of being really legible, also pretty. Lobster. Let's download you. Nope. Nope. Too handwriting-y. Too cutesy, too typewritery. There definitely used to be a font on here that I nearly used before. And it was all leafy. Love a bit of leafy. Like there was the ivy climbing up it. So Sarah, what did you spend your Saturday evening doing? Well, I spent it scrolling through fonts, looking for one with leaves on it. Ah, sounds like a pleasant weekend. Ah, I would agree. Nope. Nope. Anybody sees a font with leaves on it and I seem to scroll past it, make lots and lots of noise. Nope. 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 Oh, where are you? I can't even remember what I searched for the first time I found it. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that one was quite comic booky though. Bangers. Well, I downloaded that, but just in case. Let's download that bad boy. Nope. Pretty, but I know I've already got that one. Spooky. Good to know. That might be another good one. Ooh. Playball. Okay, let's download it. Because as Dr. Pepper said, what's the worst that could happen? I downloaded Karma. Anyway. Nope, don't like that one. Come on, I know you're hidden in here somewhere. Oh, this is making my eyes go crossed. Come on, where are you? Sneaky, sneaky, leafy. Ooh, that's quite nice. Okay, I'm finding lots of fonts that I didn't know I wanted, but I do want. Ooh, ooh, I had magic sound effects. Hello, Crackerducks, and welcome to what is normally me drawing, but right now is me scrolling through fonts going, where is that font? I want that font. This is the unseen side of comic book art, is where is the font? Oh look, there's a font called Duck. Just like you, Crackerducks. Lemonada. No, not pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Overexcited. What I'm really looking for is there was a font in here that had like swirly bits and ivy and stuff coming off of it, and that's what I really want, and I know it's a Google font and I know it's somewhere in this massive library of fonts. Where are you, sneaky beaky? Because I'm trying to, the reason this font is so important is it's for my cover. So if I get the font right, it looks beautiful. If I get the font wrong, it's illegible. If I get the font right, it's pretty and enhances the artwork. If I get the font wrong, it messes up the artwork. So it's a big decision. Oh, see, I like that, but I don't. Download it. Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? I can always have a little play around. Right, let's see. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that's a bit too Wild West, I think, for what I'm doing. It's a bit too illegible. That one might... No, no, no. Come on, leafy font. Sneaky leafy font. Again. Ooh, that one might be good. Right. I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, no. Too far. Right, I think I was about there. Let's go with we were about there. Just don't think I can face scrolling all the way back up to the beginning again. So I don't know if I put in leaf in the search thing, if I will get a leafy font, or nature. I don't know if that's how it works, or if it's just by what the font's called. Too squiggly. Oh no, I remembered that one. Okay. No, ooh, that's a weird one, but nope. That's very, the one here looks like, you know, thank you, Kujin. I at the moment, so what I am trying to do is, this is the comic book cover, and I really need to find a better font for the title, which is Knave of Hearts. It's just that Of Hearts is down at the bottom, and this font might work, but I am scouring Google fonts in the hunt for better stuff. So as I've sort of said, that I remember the last time I played Hunt the Font, there was this beautiful leafy kind of ivy type font, but I can't remember what it was called, and I have a feeling the search engine in this font thing is not as simple as I type in leaf and I get a leafy font. So that's kind of why you're watching lots of fonts scroll past the screen. But how are you today? And I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Kaluakajin? Oh my gosh, if I have to read this sentence one more time, I think my brain is going to turn to Swiss cheese. Nope. Nope. Extra nope with nope on top. I think. Wait. That wasn't... No, that's just swirly. Don't want just swirly. I want leafy. And what's really annoying is that on my old computer that I used, I definitely downloaded this font. But... I don't know what it would be listed under. I don't know, I'm almost at the point where I'm thinking stick with the font I've got and try and do something with it that enhances what I already have. Do you begin with an L? I think it was a handwriting font. Oh. Okay, I'm almost at the point where I liked it, but did I like it enough to go through all this? Ooh, that's an interesting handwriting font, but not what I'm after. Again, I want pretty but legible. Not Wild West, though I do like a Wild West font. I feel like I'm getting close. Might be... Ooh, that's very Lord of the... Ooh. Okay, I'm looking that. Yarp. Okay. I do feel like I'm getting close. So I'm just going to remember I was halfway now. Goblin 1. Nope. And sometimes the fonts you think would look good don't look so good. Sail might do it. I don't know why this music is making me think of like 1980s flying, like Top Gun type thing. It's almost inappropriate for how boring this particular task is. Always in the last place you look. I hate that expression. It feels fitting right now. So many fonts, which is awesome. Oh, and there was this different sentence in there. That's excellent. Style script. No, I don't think that's going to help me much. I said it had these beautiful swirls with little leaves on. Nope. I have a plan B if I really can't find it. Haha! Fleur de Lis. There you are, yes. Sneaky little beaky. Right, got it. So now I've just got to download, install these fonts. Oh, that's so good. I found it. Ah, happy Sarah. Right. Install. Pretty with leaves. Okay. I said I'll probably have gone through all that and then I'll pop it on and it won't be appropriate, but let's see what happens. Sail, metamorphosis. Thanks for my bookshelf of wonders. I didn't read that you guys were admiring my bookshelf. Can you actually see what books are on there, or is it a bit too far away? going to do a quick save. Ooh, don't need to save. Excellent. Save. Close this down and just reopen it, hopefully with my lovely new fonts. Let's get the cover open again. Right, let's see how this looks with this one. Oh, how much can you not read that? No! Right, let's try something a little bit different then. I wonder if it's not all capitalised, if that is... I am still thinking that the original one would be better. But I might try and do is if I just come out of that, stick that back to its original font. Just go away. Let's pop you in the bin. Let's try this again. That border up. Now, this will either look awesome or not, but I am going to try and make it look metallic. No worries. Hey Zane. And bye bye Charlie, thank you for joining. So Zane, this is me. I'm testing Stream Beats, I think it is, as background music whilst I try and get my front cover title looking better. Do you know, I'm not feeling this synth wave. Let's try this one. I think this is more my bag. Right. Okay, so I'm going to try rasterizing this layer. Should I copy it first? Right, I'm going to copy this and then we're going to do a bit of experimentation, I think. Duplicate layer. Right, let's turn this one off and then we're going to rasterize it. Then we are going to try and add the blotting effect that I did on her. Again, don't panic. There is a method to my madness. No method to that madness, but I'm going to try and duplicate this again. Let's close that down, and think I'm going to try... Ooh, steady on. That's not what I want to do. Right. We're going to make this grey, I think. Or not, apparently. No, I don't want my text colour. Why are you not doing my bidding, buddy? Alright. Size, justify texturation. Order effect, thickness of edges. Special colour. Why are you not telling the colour I want? That's what I want to know. Right, let's try this one more time. I know a bad work person blames their tools, but jeezy crazy, come on.
Coop's left you a present.
Who's left me a present?
Coop.
Oh no. What? Where?
Your kind of present.
Oh, yuck. That means the cat has been sick. Lovely. Can I deal with it when I finish streaming? So you're going to deal with it? Oh, thank you. We have a rule in our house. Tom does dead bodies, I do cat sick. That's how harmony is in our house. That's what harmony looks like. Right, let's thicken up these edges a bit. Okay, I'm going to try and match her silver armour. This is the experiment that I am going to try and do. So let's rasterize this. I'm going to want just to plop the highlights in, just so I know where they are. Which what I might do, just in case I do anything super crazy, I'm just going to duplicate that and then get rid of it. And yes, there is method to my madness. Just gonna where's my delete? There we go. I guess I'll be using this one. Oh, don't worry, Excess Carnage, how are you? I've been keeping myself busy. Nope. That's not what I was after. Yeah, I want to hear how you are. I want to hear how everybody is. Here in the UK, I don't know where everyone is around the world, but it has been snowing today, which feels very strange for the start of April.
Stereotyping British again.
Huh? Am I stereotyping what? That we talk about the weather? You're heckling me. Always heckled. It's going really well, thank you. Excellent. Well, it's going well, but I am running behind. So I had hoped that by this point I'd have all the main sort of pages drawn up and stuff, but the best blade plans aft Ganaglay, and alas, I am a glay with my plan, I guess if that's the expression. So I'm not as far along as I would like to be, but I have made some progress with the cover art, which I'll zoom out in a sec so you can have a little looky. Bear with me, sorry, I just want to try and get this little bit done, because I think I can make this look. That's better. bit more like burnished metal. We're getting there. So this is the cover art. Is it zooming up? Come on. Up we go. Where does it cut it off there? Okay, unhelpful. But yeah, so hopefully you can kind of see. In fact, I will zoom into my up close ones. There we go. So hopefully you can see a little bit better now. How the cover is coming along, and then the other page I've been working on is page 12, which is the introduction to a character called Silver, and so this is the other page that I've sort of been honing in on. Both still need a lot of work, so there's a lot of shading that needs to go on the white bit on this page that I haven't had a chance to kind of crack on with yet. But the cover, so close to getting there. I'm umming and ahhing about putting a little bit more detail in the corners, just to make it look spiffy. Thank you, Excess Carnage. And in particular, I want to try and get this title artwork, title sort of stuff looking better, because I wasn't happy with how it originally looked. It didn't sort of jump out. It didn't do what I needed it to do. Ooh. Should not be there. Let's tidy that up. Ooh, too far, too aggressive. Okay. I don't know if there's anywhere else like that. I don't think so. I think it looks like it's only the A that I got overexcited with. Yeah, I just wanted to. That's better. Get that a little bit more sort of blended in. Like that. That's looking much better. Sarah Lakey. So yeah, I was umming and ahhing about turning her white crown into a metallic crown, which is tricky because in the actual comic she wears mostly white. But I mean, it hasn't got the right shading on it anyway. So maybe I'll just fix the shading first and see what it looks like. What do you reckon? Survey says yes. Oh, I could also, I've learnt a trick with lips to make her lips look a little bit more bulgy. So let me. I'd forgotten I hadn't labelled anything in here, had I? Oh, here we go. No, I did. Lips and eyes. Whew. Go Sarah. Go past Sarah. Right. Let's take this so it's nice and thin. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, look at that. Glossy pout now. Catchlights need to be on a layer higher up. Don't know what layer that controls, but it's now going to be the catchlight layer. just means that the actual whites kind of go above everything else. Just helps to make her eyes look a little bit more. Oh, do you think I could try the sneaky heart in that? No, I'm not going to. I am, however, going to maybe try and tidy up some of this. That doesn't look so good, does it? Sleep at the wheel at that point. In fact, it looks like I've moved a layer somewhere where it shouldn't be. Oh dear. Right, hang on then. Throne detail, heart armor detail? No. Mainline work. Ooh, heart gem. No. Beads. There we go. I don't think the beads do anything. Bye bye beads. Right. Let's see if I can find her crown. Veil, face. Face highlights, sun, hand shadows, hair. See, I've gotten better at labelling these just because of the sheer volume of stuff, but it's not looking too hot on the whole. I think we'll just give it a crown. Come on, come on. Crown. And I think we'll actually work on top of the line work, which I wouldn't normally do, but I think just for today, let's do this thing. Get this looking a little bit tidier. So I think if I do this right, the crown's gonna be quite literally my crowning achievement. Oh, crown pun. But needs some proper shadows built into it, I think. Just make even a bit darker than that. Just so that it actually looks real. And gives it a bit of depth, because I think at the moment it does look like I've just sort of pasted it. Some sort of pattern on the crown. Yeah, I think you might be right. Alright, I'm going to try something and I'll stick it again on another layer just in case. I'm going to call this Crown Experiment. And this will either look awesome or it really won't, but let's do it. Okay, I think we need to give it a bit of that going on, just to give it I can imagine it having almost like I did something similar on the throne. You almost want tiny little indents, which are fairly easy to on like this. I can imagine that being hammered into the crown, into the sort of. And again, I think it doesn't help. I haven't decided what material, whether it's bone or it's looking a bit better. I'm going to just get rid of the shadowing for now and just stick to popping it on. Definitely need to tidy up the line work around here, but anywho, that is not quite my problem yet. What sort of pattern do you reckon then, Nexus Carnage? particularly, I think particularly on these bits, I feel these could do with something on there. If I were a crown and I had big chonk bits, so it should be something heart related really, because she is the Queen of Hearts. Maybe it is as simple as some hearts. Maybe that is the answer. This is very zoomed in, obviously, and I don't think you'd actually see this much detail regularly. But one thing I have gotten much better at doing is creating sort of gem-like things, which I think I just do that, and then maybe underneath let's get a nice red, darkish red, a little bit bigger. Stick with me on this one. Unlike the sort of centre gem, which is sort of like a many-faceted carved one, what needs to be fairly smooth looking. I discovered that if I do add glow, make that a bit. The light's going to go in there, isn't it? White burn. Yep. Okay. Let's go with colour burn. Nope. Okay, it's fine. We'll just go for normal and then a bit of white. Take it really dark and have some colour on them. Kind of gives it a sort of 3D, a little bit bigger. If we zoom out, oh no, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I like them. Maybe I do. Ugh. Decisions, decisions. I think they definitely need some stuff around them if they're going to stay like that. It's okay. I can oblige. Okay, so I'm adding that filigree element. Is it? Okay, so I can delete the sort of running through the centre of these parts. Makes it a little bit easier. It's a bit of shading on it. I think for someone who's never drawn anything like this before, it's not half bad. I can live with that. So I just need to add these sort of, because again, unless you're like hyper zoomed in, you're not really going to see these swirls. Let's just do a little zoomy outy. Ah, oh yeah, I think you're right. Excess carnage, I think that looks a lot better. Much better. Oh, I know what I haven't done. So because my title has moved all the way up here, this part of the throne originally you couldn't see. So obviously, like a cheeky person, I did not finish drawing all the details because I was like, ha, no one will see that. And then of course I change what I'm doing so everyone will see that. So let's just quickly fix this layer. So that will bug me for infinity and beyond if I leave it like that. Much better. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot more. I still think this corner probably needs something, but that's okay. Ooh, no. Some colour is after. Much better. Yeah, I'm liking that. Right, let's get back in on that crown action. So, mainline artwork, I think we can tidy that up a fair bit. A lot of little scribbly bits that just need sorting out. That's what they need. Get this crown looking super spiffy. Fairly cleanly because I've done it on another layer. That's why I love a good layer. And why sometimes I wish my layer control was tidier. But hey ho. That's looking queenly. Come on. Okay, I don't like it when it does that. It means it's time to save. I did want to do some sort of pattern on the fabric that kind of sits under the crown as well. Sure what. Well, let's for now just get some shading going on this crown, because at the moment it makes little sense when you look at all the lighting stuff that's going on. Much better. This music is reminding me of The Sims, and yet it's supposed to be interesting. What is chiptune? Hype track. Let's go with this one. Let's see how this one plays for a bit. Demon, that's a good good selection for when I'm doing the sort of quasi-evil Queen of Hearts. Quasi-evil, that sounds very Dr. Evil-y. Unintentionally Dr. Evil-y. Looking a lot better. Doesn't look like I've glued it onto her head anymore. a lot more. Do need to do something about the skirt. It's looking a bit flat. Oh, hello, mostly a goat wizard. Hi. I'm doing a test stream just to try out some new music options, because I was using something called, what was I using? Pretzel Rocks, but it spammed my chat and I was getting very fed up of it. But welcome. How are you today? I am using Stream Beats, which I think you can go to their like website and just kind of click and it starts playing stuff. But I discovered that they are on Spotify, so I can literally just open my Spotify app, which I mean I've got it so that you guys are hearing my desktop audio essentially. So it just means that I can set it to play their playlist. And hopefully, because I'm live on Facebook and YouTube as well, it's all stuff that I'm not going to get any angry letters. Because nobody likes an angry letter. Who do you use mostly at Goat Wizard? Nope, mostly a Goat Wizard, I think. Or Goatee Wizard. I'm trying to come up with like a little easy to remember nickname for you. And guys, mostly a Goat Wizard. I think you're a streamer too, aren't you? So it's worth having a look at their channel as well. I had a little sneaky peek. Yeah, it's like, you know, I wish I could kind of contact all of my favourite bands and be like, pretty please, can I use your music when I stream and can you sign this handy form? But sadly I think that would take most of my lifetime to do. So yeah, I am trying this Stream Beats, which, yeah, for like background stuff, it's alright. Does what it says on the tin. Ugh, I hate drawing freehand circles. Sad face. Only missed a little bit. Ugh, no. It's not a good freehand curve. It makes those planets stick out a bit more. Yes, it does. Well, I don't know. I've seen loads of these videos of people on the internet where they just kind of go whoosh, ooh, ow, whoosh, and it's like a perfect circle. And I'm one of those where I'm like, oh no, I've drifted off. I'm definitely not a freehand circle gal, and I could cheat and I could use the circular tool, but I think when you're drawing stuff that's kind of naturey in its kind of, I don't know, aura, naturey in its sort of essence, it doesn't quite look right. It looks like you can tell that some bits are drawn freehand and some bits aren't, and it's very messy very quickly. But I'm not going to do it with the sun because the sun's all magicy and flamey balls, but but yeah. Right, should I flip back to my drawing screen? What do we think? That's better. and everybody can see the chat. Boop, boop. And my little kitty. Love that kitty. Right. What was I tidying up? Oh yeah, I was tidying up the crown. Which I need to find the layer again. My favourite game. Here we go, crown experiment, that'll do. Ooh. Must remember to save. I think spiteful and spiteful. I quite like spiteful. This makes me very spiteful. I like it. I think you should keep it at spiteful. Yeah, take that, circles. Your kind is not wanted round here. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yes. Excess carnage, I don't know if you're still watching, but I think you were very much right. Oh, I know. It's wonderful, isn't it? I think I can probably count on my hand the number of times I have achieved that achievement. I don't know why. There's something about her face that's bothering me. And I don't know if I'm just being picky. Because when I look at it up on this screen, when I'm talking to you guys, I like it. When I'm looking at it down on my graphics tablet, it's bothering me. But I think I'm just being picky. Yeah, I think her crown is Dunskies. I think it's just shadows on her skirt that I maybe need to start to work on. Which, in hindsight, that's not the way to do it. Unless it's then scale it back. Yeah, I just don't think it's dark enough. Right, okay. Let's try this again. Method to my madness. I still think I've done the wrong hue. That's better. Right, yeah, that's more like a shadow, less like a whole different colour. Ooh, didn't do that very neat and tidy. Right, let's turn off some of this. Where's the farts gone? There you are. Do you see what I'm doing then? Oh, that's better. Get this shadow on. Ah, thank you, mostly a coke wizard. It does mean a lot when people tell me that, because, like, I don't know if you're the same, but if I look at a piece for too long, I start to just pick at it. It's why in my house there is no artwork. Well, there is one wall where I've painted a mural, so I can't really escape from the fact that it's my artwork up on the wall. But even then, every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I just want to change that bit. So I do know that I can spend so long looking at these pieces that I'm like, sort of lose all rationale and reason and just want to change it just to spite myself almost. I don't know if I'm the only one that kind of sabotages my own work. Again, don't panic, this is going to look really messy, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to blend the edges and make it a little bit more see-through, I think, when I'm done. Blender. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just, well, I'm obviously not glad on your behalf, but I am sort of glad it's not just me. Right. That's better. Where have you gone, little layer? Little scribble layer. Okay. There's a very famous saying, or at least I think it's very famous, which is there's never any knives in an ironmonger's house, which is basically if you sort of spend your work time or what have you doing a certain thing, it means you're even less likely to have that particular thing in your house, because, like, you know, you deal with enough of it in the time you've allotted to that particular hobby or your work or what have you. And I always think of that at times like this, that expression. I'm like, yeah, my artwork were my knives. I would spread my toast with a spoon. And actually, when I have forgotten to load the dishwasher, I do sometimes spread my toast with a spoon. So, although I found working with pen, ink and paper that I stopped myself now from fiddling too much because I ended up ruining a couple of pieces. Yes, I am exactly the same, and digital is no exception. There have even been times where, so this is not my original cover art. This is version 2. I'll open up version 1 if I've still got it. Still got version 1? Okay, well, this was my original cover art. It's beautiful. And I was going to have it a lot more like you know, the Queen of Hearts on a card deck, and then I didn't like that. So then, have I still got it? Yeah, I do. I messed it up quite a bit, but this was sort of version, the real proper version that I thought, ooh, I'll go for this. And I do like the throne that I did. I think I did a much, if anything, I did a nicer job on the sort of the, what do you call it, the sort of that part of the throne. I like that. But I overworked it and I got fed up with it, and it didn't quite convey what I wanted to convey. So there you've got the sneaky little Jack of Hearts like hiding behind here. Crenellations, that's a good word, yeah. And I might still, like, on my new cover page, I might come back to the back of the throne and do some more of that. Still umming and ahhing a little bit. But yeah, it started out like that, then it went to there, and I was like, I like the premise of her sat on the throne, but it's still not right, and yeah, I sort of kind of overworked it a little bit and had to pull myself right back, and then I did this sort of version, which is kind of how this particular cover started, and I was like, do you know what, the composition is better, I like it, and then poof, this one kind of came into being, but there is an element, particularly with traditional stuff, you don't have that. Yes, and that's exactly what I was going for, because in the first one she seemed kind of like almost playful, like, tee, what's that? I've taken over the universe, silly me. And I wanted it to be more like, no, my minions, you're all gonna do my bidding. I look after this universe. Be afraid of me. I control all. So yeah, I thought that this pose was a lot more imposing. And I want to add a lot more foreground detail sort of around here and here. I think at the top I want to keep it fairly sort of as it is. But yeah, this composition works a lot better, I think, anyway. Ooh, and I've just realised that there's a big old bit that I didn't do, because that's a tube, which means... Let's make this brush size a little bit more meaty, but this whole section here should probably be in shadow and then blended. Tubey. That's better. She doesn't look quite so flat now. I like that, but yeah, I want some foreground stuff going on. And I don't know, it might be like, it could be a candelabra. Oh, what layer am I doing this on? Naughty. Very naughty. Right. So we go like there. Like, I did think maybe it could be like a candelabra-like thing. A little lobnyar. Yeah, it's very wonky, but maybe not quite that high up. This is how I plop things on. Let's sort out opacity. So that was more. Swirly and then we stick some candles on top. Some little flamey bits. And that normal. Make that fairly sizable. Bigger. Too big. Only trouble with that, maybe a bit more like that. It adds a secondary light source, which could go in front of that. That might be better actually. So again, it just pushes her a little bit further back into the thing, but I still need something over here in the bottom left hand corner. Call that stick. Oh dear, pardon me. Could be like a big crystal like that maybe. What do I reckon? Do like amethysty type crystal things. Can't actually see what I'm looking at, so Or what else would she have in her throne room other than a sort of candlestick, globe, and at the moment giant crystal. I suppose giant crystal, or maybe that is it for today. Maybe that's as far as my poor little brain can cope. Yeah, I think I might call it a day. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve. I have tested stuff out. I have a new follower, so cracker ducks, if you come back. Or next time I see you, it'd be lovely to see you again. So I think I'm going to away from my little bungo cat. And thank you for joining me, mostly a goat wizard. It has been fun. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 3:30, where I will continue to mull over what's going on at the bottom here, to make it. Oh, actually, there's a point. Before I go, just can't help myself. Oh, no, not there. Still not sure where that of hearts would go. Whether it'll go there, down here. Oh, decisions, but that is tomorrow Sarah's problem. You too. Bye-bye for now.